everybody, my name is Offbeat Outlaw. I use the he, they pronouns, and I am the Dungeon Master for this episode of 7C6 Idiots. This episode is exciting. This episode is amazing. This episode has a content warning. This stream features descriptions of gore and violence commonly found in fantasy worlds, swords, cutting things in half, blood, immolation, frequent swearing, mentions of powerful beings beyond comprehension, suggestive themes of romance, and almost certainly crude humor. Alcohol is occasionally consumed by the cast members and in-game characters alike. Being a live show, this list may not be completely comprehensive, so consider a general rating of 14+ for the show. With that being said, enjoy. I am your Dungeon Master, Offbeat Outlaw. Going in camera order, let's start with Helena de la Fontaine. Introduce yourself, your character, and whatnot.
Hey everyone, I'm Liz. I use she, her pronouns.
Nope.
I am... Oh.
Hang on. Oh. I have to write. I have a new setup, so I'm going to
Australia
my
for a
camera.
second there.
I am Helena de la Fontaine. I am a variant human grape. No, I'm not. I'm not a variant human anymore. I'm a ghost. I'm spooky Helena.
Girl, you dead.
I'm
Just in time for Halloween.
Scary
Just in time for
Helena.
spooky season.
spooky season.
Oh God.
I am Offbeat's specially homebrewed race of ghost or
We'll say
specter.
yeah, Spectre for now.
Spectre?
Yeah. Yeah, ghostly Spectre.
Spooky. She uses she, her pronouns, and she's still a grave domain cleric. And today's question is, if you had a pet fish, what would you name it?
Thank you,
Jeremy.
YouTube comments. Jeremy?
Yeah.
Bruce.
I did have one, and I named her Kayla.
Aww.
I named mine Natalie
After my
growing up.
friend Kayla.
I think I named mine Fish.
I am joking. I wouldn't
Must be
name any
very
animal like,
attached.
oh, my human
Solid.
name.
I would name a bird Robert.
I like that.
Just because I'm like, oh, look at that distinguished businessman off to your day job, Robert.
I'm
That's
a
right.
businessman.
I want to name a corgi Kevin, because like a corgi named Kevin is just perfect. Like the bird from Up, it's just like, that fits.
That's especially weird because that's my brother's name. His name's Kevin.
Robert's my brother's name.
Yo! All right, enough cold opens. We gotta introduce everyone. Ballad, introduce yourself.
I'm Ballad Boi. I play Helmsworth Free, the human wild magic sorcerer, hexblade warlock. I am currently impaled, and my impaled self uses he, him pronouns.
You are not impaled. You are perforated.
Oh yeah, you're right. What's the difference?
Impaled
just
implies that there is something currently actively stabbing through you.
Yeah,
Perforated.
the swords are actively stabbing.
Yeah,
No,
you
you're
were
free from them.
you were
free-
impaled.
Oh
instead
right,
cast,
yes, of course, yes.
leading you to be perforated.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
now
like,
you are indeed correct. I am perforated.
like some
I am
2-ply
like
toilet paper. Toilet paper.
I am like Swiss cheese.
Buddy, introduce yourself.
I'm Caroline, and I use she, her pronouns, and I play Bunny, the druid bard multi-class who also uses she, her pronouns.
Nice.
That's me.
Piggly.
Hello, I play Piggly. I am also Mash Spudson, and we both use he/him pronouns.
Dork.
I am Marcus Territory. I play Dorg Seaswill, the half-orc paladin fighter Rune Knight, and we both use he/him pronouns.
And we are almost starting on time for once.
Almost.
Growth a year later.
Yeah.
Still time to get off the rails. Quick, someone say something.
You know what is life?
Well, life is a series of random events. Like dice. Back to D&D. That was a short, cold open.
Nailed it.
So,
Shortest yet.
party.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You all run. Escape. Thank you, Dice Goblin Black Cat, for the subs.
Hey,
Thank
Dice,
you.
good to
Cool.
see you.
You've gifted a total of
Anyway.
42 subs. You are a gem. In this over the course of this time. Thank you so much. As you guys are escaping, running up the stairwell, the egg hatches entirely. This cosmic egg that Helmsworth was holding, and out springs Eternagrax's arms from this egg. grabs Helmsworth by the face, and warps you all. In the previous episode, I said to the all tree in the present, and I'm going to slightly change that, not to the all tree in the present, but to a different place in the present, a different plane of existence in the present. You are warped to Eternagrax's domain. All of you appear before him. You see an incredibly powerful looking entity. Looks like bodybuilder muscles, cosmic stars all across his face. No like discernible features other than like the luminescence of it.
Cosmic Mr. Clean over here.
Yeah, cosmic Mr. Clean.
Oh, John Cena.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm saying we don't get a
We can see him,
WWE
though.
ring right now.
As you guys look at him and you look out over the horizon, you see that you are on an island, a very small one, no more than 30 feet by 30 feet. There's a single tree, a single palm tree. Honestly, it looks like the top half of Bikini Bottom from the opening of SpongeBob, except it is night. It is completely dark, but with no light pollution in the sky. You guys can see almost up into space infinitely. And as you look out over the still water, you see it perfectly reflect that which you see above. So it almost looks like you guys are on this little floating patch in the middle of endless space. Eternagrax turns to see all of you. Well done, chosen heroes. We are nearing the end of the reign of gods, and I have all of you to personally thank. Genuinely. This would not have been possible if not all of you had done this. But now I feel it is time for me to come clean on how exactly I plan to kill the gods entirely.
Helmsworth at this point is gonna send a message to Tiki asking anybody to heal him at this time, because he is very much still perforated, still at 1 HP. He's not.
Helmsworth sees you leaking onto the. Eternagrax sees you leaking onto his island. He snaps his fingers, and you are brought back to full HP.
Oh, jeez.
And he continues on. The plan is, as far as you know, we are going to send both Helmsworth. Actually, no, they don't know that. We're going to send the gods back in time, with me going with them, bringing them back. Dorg Seaswill will too become a god, and will travel back with me. However, there is one more individual who will come with me, and that is Helmsworth. You see, Helmsworth 3 and I are currently one in the same. With my revival, using him as a vessel, our souls have become inevitably one.
Oh, so it's like Harry Potter and Voldemort and Tom Riddle?
I'm not sure I
Yeah.
understand
Helmsworth
this
does not
reference.
understand.
Yeah, I think you know what I
I'm
mean.
not sure any of us understand anything right
That would
now.
explain why Helmsworth can't die.
I would.
Wow, that's pretty middle.
Mm-hmm. And it turns out that this is not the first time either that we have done this. In fact, trapping gods in the time loop has been going on for an eternity. Meaning it has never begun and it will never end. A constant loop.
Then what's the point?
You see, you all, mortals, will not be trapped. Helmsworth's body will not be coming back with me. I was the first god to make it out of the land of the unconsciousness. As such, all time is set by my location within it. As I have existed eternally, I've never seen a reason to go back in time. I've been there, I've done everything. But I've never tried it. And if I did, I would have learned that traveling back in time takes everything with me. It resets it back to where I am. So if I go back in time with Helmsworth's soul, I will reset time for the gods. But with Helmsworth's body still existing, time will have 2 center points. My soul and Helmsworth/my body. Not knowing what to do, it will split. And will set forth a new timeline. One free from the gods, free from the loop.
So you're saying that when we travel back in time, my soulless husk is gonna be left behind?
Indeed.
Helmsworth, do you want to go?
I don't really have a choice.
Sure you do. We could find another body.
Oh, really? You can find another body that's completely and perfectly compatible with Eternagrax?
Probably. We found yours.
Pigley, I appreciate your brainstorming, but I'm afraid this is how it must be.
Why?
He's already collected all of the parts of my former body.
Well, that makes it easier. Then we won't have to. We can just like start plugging them into the next person in line.
You'd have to
I mean,
kill
unless you
him
want to pluck out my eyes, take out my heart, and so if you want to kill me, you can transfer my powers to someone else. But I feel like that would be counter to whatever goals you have of preserving me.
So you like cyborged with it? Your old. It's like.
I mean,
What happened to your old eyes? Did you just throw them out?
No, they got assimilated by the eyes of Ternagrax, as did my heart, as did my soul to a certain extent, and now my mind has been assimilated as well.
Bunny, do you understand any of this?
Yeah.
Okay, can you explain it to me?
No.
I'm lost.
The point is, Eternagrax is essentially fixed to my body. It's not something that you'd be able to transfer to someone else without killing me first. And even then, it's not even guaranteed for the power to transfer to someone else anyway.
I mean,
Basically, it's not an option.
it's
okay?
not an option.
No.
But he could just not go back.
I could,
That would
and
merely
then who knows what would happen to the future.
Well, that's the fun of decisions. You never know. You just go with your gut.
If you
As
were,
a longtime advocate of not thinking before he acts, I approve.
if you
Hey,
were
Dorg's
to,
on board.
If you were to not go back, you would merely be delaying the inevitable. At some point, whether it be when you are slain in battle, or when you die, or when you just cease to exist, at some point time will reset, your body will remain. I suggest we do it now, when we have the most control over the most number of variables.
But if it's gonna happen anyway, like we could go get ice cream or something first.
Believe me, Pigley, if there's anyone, I wasn't the most enthused when I heard about this.
Have you ever been enthused?
I have, many times. You guys have really, I was really happy with you guys at the very beginning, and then you all kind of threw me under the bus, and I've been having a bad time ever since.
Hey, I think
wonder
you should,
why that
I
might
think
have
you should
happened.
rethink. I think we've been very nice to you.
You might want to recheck the.
Name one time. Name
Wa-
one time I've been mean to you.
You punched me in the balls, Pigley.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
True, but I think
That
it
was
was justified
recently.
at the time.
Why? Because I was being a little mean to someone. You assaulted me.
Yes, that's called karma.
No.
I don't think that's called karma, Pigley. All the same, we're still stuck in the inevitable loop that we will have to exist in. If Helmsworth Destiny is to do this anyway, for an eternity, his soul continuously being reincarnated in his own body, a few more minutes means nothing to an eternity. We've done this.
At this, with everything that's happened in my life, I might as well sacrifice my soul for a bunch of people who won't care.
What? Why are you being so dramatic?
He's
know,
being very
we
dramatic.
Would care.
What do you mean dramatic? I'm going back in time.
No, that's fine.
We've all
you
done
you
that.
wouldn't care? Come on, Helmsworth. We're past that. I know it's hard for you to be emotionally vulnerable. And we all don't want to face the flaws about ourselves, and we all want to make everything black and white. But it's not true, okay? We care about you, even if we get in fights, okay? All right, so that's what I meant by being dramatic. Yes, you would be doing a very heroic thing, and I will gladly die with you. I don't care, okay? Most of my family's dead. My parents are alive, but come on, they're old. So, like, we care about you, but calm down.
Persuasion check. With advantage, because that was a good argument. Helmsworth, I will allow you to set the DC.
Helmsworth's not buying. Helmsworth is not. He's in a pretty bad mental state right now, considering recent events. So he's not going to be very receptive to stuff.
DC 30, then. We'll say that.
23.
It's a really good argument.
I'm convinced.
Everyone but Helmsworth is convinced. He's just currently he's still recovering from blood loss and may currently be anemic and for at least 5 minutes.
Oh, can I heal him too?
He's already been fully healed by Eternocrax. He's still just like reeling from it. However, I will say that Helmsworth, you don't buy it currently, but you will think about it for a while. I'll plant that little seed in there. We can't avoid that. The people, it's whether or not you believe they care about you, at least there might be some part of you that believes it.
It's better off if you didn't care. After all, I'm the one that's responsible for Sal and B11 not being here with us. It was my plan, but I hate to say it, but I was afraid.
Sometimes you lose crew members. It happens.
No, I could have planned better. There was definitely a way that we all could have made it out.
We all could have.
I was so focused on not losing that I didn't consider the fact that 2 gods could be at the bottom of the all tree.
Well, we didn't consider it either.
None of us did.
It's not your job, Helmsworth, to plan for everything.
Still my plan. It was still my fault.
And it was a bad plan. I've made bad plans.
You're literally a god.
And trust me when I say I've made a lot of bad things. I know Smoke. I know what he says about everything I've ever made. I made one good thing. That's what he says. Nothing else I have ever made or created has been good. In fact, Helmsworth, I would say it is mostly our destiny to endlessly create terrible things.
How is that supposed to make me feel any better?
This is the first of your many terrible creations. Congratulations.
Oh, great. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. So.
You got it.
I'm sure you weren't in me at the time, so you might not have known this. But recovering your heart wasn't an easy ordeal. We had to travel a lot, and I lost a lot of people to that. When I left New Windfjord, I never wanted something like that to happen again. I don't, and because of that, I made sure that I always put myself in situations where I have a good chance to win. I always make sure that I never overstep my bounds. I never get overconfident. I never overstretch myself. And in this one instance, I was so focused on victory that I didn't see the big picture. And now 2 people are dead because of it.
Helmsworth, are you not a gambler?
I don't gamble with lives, Eternagrax.
I just can't see the difference.
Yeah, as a god, I'm sure you can't. I'm sure there's a lot of things you wouldn't be able to understand from a mortal reference.
That's true. There's a lot I don't understand. But there's a lot I do understand, and I can assure you I know a lot more than you, as I've experienced everything that you have. Need I remind you, I am you. And I can tell that Helena currently is in a different state. What happened there?
She's also dead.
Yeah, another one of my failings.
What happened, Helena?
One, I'm not one of your failures, Helmsworth. This was my decision. And completely my own, and I take responsibility for my own actions. So funny thing happened. I made a deal with Death saying if Helmsworth died, that I would go in his place instead. That happened when we were down there, and Death was like, "Oh no, wait, you still have unfinished business," and sent me back up here looking like this. And she does like very weak jazz hands.
I see.
So in other words, you died before your time, but Death took pity on you and brought you back. No, not fully.
I couldn't hear that. What was that?
Oh, I said, so you died before your time, but Death took pity on you and brought you back. I'm assuming there's some kind of catch to this.
It's kind of contract fulfiller, I guess. I have things to do. I'm like an intern, but like I don't get coffee, I just get souls.
You can have mine if you want.
No, that's okay, Piggly.
Okay, if you ever need one.
I'll let you know, Piggly.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what happened, Lieutenant Grax. So he just hovering here, not standing here.
I see.
Helmsworth, like he turns toward you, but he doesn't look you in the eyes. Like, Helena, I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry on behalf of my own actions. I did this to myself. I prepared myself for it. I, in fact, didn't think I'd be coming back at all when I was down there, so this is kind of a nice little surprise, a little spooky surprise. We're gonna figure it out as we go along. We're gonna play test it.
How dare you?
What?
Eternagrax, you imagine, it smiles a little bit, though it's hard to tell because he doesn't really have a mouth. But he looks at all of you and says, "That leaves us with one final task. And Helena, I assume you have your own. But I do know a few things, for sure. Helena, Bunny, Piggly, you will all go on. Bunny, you will bring back the old tree. Helena, I don't know what lies for you outside of this tree. But once Helmsworth, Dorg, and I are gone, I do know that you go on to do at least a few things. Like I said, my memory is very hazy about this. It's only been a billion years."
No worries. It's all new to me too. It's understandable.
And Piggly, I'm pretty sure you're going to go find Popley after this.
Finally.
I have an inkling of where she may be.
Where? I feel like I asked you. Did you lie?
It's coming back to me. There's a lot I've tried to remember as much as I can of my existence. And only as I get closer to its once again restarting do more memories come back. But she's on this island, or at least in the vicinity of it. There are numerous miniature islands inside of the crescent moon. She lies there.
What is she napping? Why is she there?
I don't know. As far as I can tell, it's something about Ascension military personnel. My guess is, though, I think she negotiated herself a retirement. Mid-battle.
Wait, so she's retired?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know why else she'd be there, considering the fight lies on the island currently. Lies elsewhere.
She didn't even, call?
I don't think she had the option, Pigley.
There's always options. Well, which island?
Well, there's 3 main ones that lie inside of the crescent. Most of them are uninhabited. I have a feeling that if you go near them, you'll see where she is.
Okay.
Finnegan's waiting for you anyway. He's going to need an explanation of why his co-captain is missing. Maybe an immediate venture to get his mind off things might be in order.
Okay.
But there's still more to do. You must ascend. Ascend the altar. Climb to its top. Make your way up to its peak, and there shall be the God Forge. There we shall turn Dorg into a god. And I shall take myself and Dorg back in time. Helmsworth body shall remain, and the timeline shall split. We've made it. I do know that awaiting you is the new Ascension military. They've arrived. I don't know how far up they are.
Like up the old tree or like outside of it?
Both.
Exciting.
As far as I can tell, they've made it up and are approaching the God Forge. At this rate, Carnegie will too become a god.
We gotta beat them there.
I don't know if you can. You can certainly try, though. I do know that if he makes it to the top, he will choose to assimilate with Industria.
What does that mean?
You will be fighting a god, Industria, all of his rage. It'll be a tough fight. You have to fight your way through him, get to the God Forge, and send yourselves back.
You got any tips?
Well, deities above mortals have access to magic far more powerful than mortals could ever wield. However, your ascension up the altar will grant you incredible power as you go. By the time you reach the top, you will be capable of contending with them. It'll be a bloody fight. Be prepared to counter their spells that they may throw at you. The main issue is going to be Carnegie. And let's all just hope that J. Quinn decides to defect and sides with you in the end.
And if he doesn't?
You may. You'll have to do what you must.
We'll go around.
That's always an option.
So let me get this straight. We're all heading up to the top of the all tree together.
Yeah, and we're gonna get stronger along the way, and then we're gonna kill a bunch, and then we're gonna kill some more at the top, hopefully.
Ah, Bunny, you just get me.
Yeah.
Point me at him, I'm down.
Yeah, I think we should get the show on the road.
It's about time we punched Industria where it matters.
I still want ice cream.
You get ice cream after, don't worry.
Ice
What's
cream
your favorite
and whiskey.
flavor?
Do you
Whiskey favored ice cream.
Do you want ice cream now?
Yes.
I could go for some.
Do you know a place?
Ew. Do you have any ice cream?
Sorg, Eternagrax just whisks his finger and points at the sand, and from the ground emerges just a delicate little, just a little wagon with tubs of ice cream. He used create food and water, except he can upcast it to specify what food and water he wants. And he goes, enjoy it.
What flavors do you have?
What flavors do you want?
Dark chocolate raspberry?
Sorry, that was Liz.
He snaps
More
his
for me.
fingers, and he goes, I have that now.
Woo! Thanks.
Well, enjoy your time. The view here is beautiful. And he just goes and sits cross-legged looking out over the ocean. You guys have ice cream.
Let's go.
Did he give us cones? Or is there, or
There are
Cones,
cones
waffle-
on the
waffle
cones on the
balls.
cart. Yeah.
Yay.
It's not everything like you could possibly ever want. There's no toppings, but there's definitely ice cream. There's
Yeah.
definitely cones.
Okay. I'm gonna go make myself a cone and then make him a cone as well, despite the fact that he apparently does not have a mouth. And then go sit by him and hand it to him.
All right. What flavor is it? What flavors do you get for you and Eternagrax?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough. All right.
Yep.
So you get 2 scoops. How many scoops are you getting for yourself and for Eternagrax?
3 each.
Damn. That's gonna require a dexterity, a sleight of hand check to see if you can stack that much ice cream.
Is this an effect I can see? Oh wait, no, that's a saving throw.
That's
Never
a text.
mind.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. 9.
Oh no.
9. You spill the first scoop, but you can do it again. Eventually you get it. But there is now just this,
Eventually, I'll be able
yeah,
to.
eventually you'll get it. You'll just take time, but you like stack them both. But there is
There we go. 22.
There are a lot of there's one just like sad cookie dough ice cream that's just melting. You hand it to him. You start eating. It's quite tasty. In fact, it's so tasty you get 20 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Helena.
Can I go over to the one on the ground? And I'm dead. What's it gonna do? I'm gonna so I'm gonna scoop it up with my finger like a. Bleh. What do I feel if I feel anything?
So until you choose to be intangible, you are tangible.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I can still
Yeah, you are still you're not a ghost. You're like a weird mortal, not mortal being. You exist between life and death. So.
Could you say I'm built different?
Yes, Liz. You know,
Now you
I just might
definitely
say you
are.
are built different.
Yeah, I think Helena is gonna like, and like nom nom, and she's gonna be surprised that like anything is like working at all. Like, all right,
You may make a religion check.
praise be.
Religion.
Religion
check!
17.
17.
Yes.
23.
Stop.
So Helena, you vaguely remember hearing about a certain type of like ghost or like a certain type of being that, but it's all a little bit hazy. You do know that you are not a ghost. You cannot be categorized as a ghost. You have heard of beings who their purpose is not as much to like you've heard tales of some people coming back and they've almost been cursed to accomplish a specific task. And if they do not finish it, then they will stay and remain on the earth. But you've heard of that. Piggly, you have heard more or less the same stuff, but you do know as well that these beings, there's a little separation of myth from the actual tales of what Helena is. You know that they can choose to stay as long as they want. However, most of them come back because they have something left to accomplish.
Okay.
Yes. But Piggly, you hand Eternagrax his ice cream. He holds it out of just respect for you giving him such a large 3 scoops of ice cream.
You're welcome.
He just kind of brings it to his face, and the pieces just like warp away as you look at it. And he goes, and he places down. He says, "Thank you for the treat."
You're welcome. You get 20 temporary hit points from that.
I don't think it works quite the same for me.
Okay. What are we looking at?
You guys are looking out over the horizon. Like I said, the water is like crystal clear. It's perfectly still. And as you look up, like it's a completely like crystal clear night. And there's zero light pollution. So what you see like all of like the stars and the galaxies in the sky above. And as you look out to the horizon, you see that because how clear and crystal clear the water is, it almost perfectly reflects the sky.
What do you think's up there?
Aliens.
Aliens.
Well, this is my domain. The domain of power. This is the universal center. So, in a way...
Humble brag.
Humble brag. In a way, everything is out there that has ever been made.
Including aliens.
Yes, including aliens.
Thank you. Finally, some confirmation.
I knew it.
My theories.
My theories.
Bunny appears on Ancient Aliens on history.
My hair is like really heavy. Today on Ancient Aliens.
I think I'm gonna figure out how to go up there someday.
To the aliens?
To the aliens. Do you want to come?
Yeah. Come on board. Let's do it.
One
But I
day
guess we
you
have to do
shall.
this first.
Many civilizations have existed before the current ones. They've all tried to get up there. Usually when they do, something happens and society collapses. I don't want to spoil that for you, though.
Jeffrey Bezos.
What is everyone else doing while Pigley is busy sharing this chat with Eternograx?
I want to read that book that I have that helps me gain levels for reading it
For being
in Druid.
Nice.
Yes.
Dora's gonna be checking on Mako. Where is she right now?
She is just like, she's by the ice cream parlor, busy giving herself a scoop of Rocky Road, a scoop of chocolate, and then another scoop of chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love every part of it. Dora's gonna go back for seconds. I didn't know they had Rocky Road. Hold on.
Oh, I have a milkshake in real life. Hold on.
You do what? You do. You do.
Dog, so, how are you feeling?
It would have been nice to kill a god.
Well, you still have time. Apparently
We
there's
still
another one
have
up there.
Time. Oh my god, can you imagine how good it's gonna look on my wall?
I'm sure it will look like something.
Come on, the two of us, god killers.
It would be quite spectacular, I can't agree. Dog, I feel like there's something that I should tell you. You see, I didn't realize that you were going to become the Nameless King.
Suppose I will have a name then.
I think that makes this sword yours.
Didn't Death give that to you?
I stole it from Death.
Ah, nice.
It's your sword, Dog, and I stole it from Death. What does
Nice.
What does that mean?
That I'm Death?
I mean, those were the two options.
Dog, the Nameless King dies.
Oh. Wait, the current...
Ballads.
Oh.
Ballads gone.
Oh, we lost Ballad.
I gotta fix the cameras. No.
No. Oh.
So wait, you stole the sword in the present time,
Yes.
and am I going back in time to become the Nameless King?
Yes.
Oh. Well. That's less than ideal.
It really, really is less than ideal, isn't it? Where's...
There's two.
where are you?
Now there are two of them.
Where are you on this
Wait, how
map?
is this happening?
This is perfect.
There's me.
Now's the time. Oh, dang.
Okay, there you are. Okay. You're not Helmsworth free. Get out of here. You are
Do your best Helmsworth impression quickly.
Hattie, I like gambling. That's from the city.
All right. I'm just gonna message him and see if he's okay. Okay, he's okay. He'll be back soon. But so
I mean, there are worse ways to go, I guess, than dying as a god.
yes,
Do you know what happens to him?
all I know so far from what I've uncovered is that sometime, several million years ago, the Nameless King dies. I don't know whether it was because people stopped worshipping, or if it was because he simply, or if he was slain. But he dies. That's what I know.
Great. Wonder if... what time travel rules are we playing by here? Question to DM. Like, can the past be changed, or is it like
It's stagnant. The past is the past and cannot be changed. Though the rules get iffy if you are a god.
okay? Then I'm just gonna go.
Well, no one's ever beat time travel before, but no one's ever time traveled before. Who's to say things have to shake out like that?
I don't know. But I do think this means that I am currently holding on to one of your belongings. She flips over the hilt of the blade.
Are you sure?
I came here to return the sword to its owner.
Dorg takes the hilt of the blade and holds it in his hand. Just feels its weight.
It feels weirdly familiar. Uncannily familiar.
This is so wrong. I really didn't think that. I don't know. I had money on the Hydra killing me.
Well,
That's all right. We all place bad bets sometimes, you know?
I haven't lost a bet yet.
Yet. That's right.
Deception check.
I'm alive. And I'm speaking. You lose.
deception check!
Am I actually making a deception check?
Yes!
I'm not dead, though.
I want to see what happens.
All right, let's do Oh, that's pretty good. Dirty 20.
He's clearly alive, guys.
Brilliant.
No, don't
never
drink. Don't
know.
drink. Dirty 20, not a natural 20.
Yeah, none of that.
Oh.
So,
If I take this from you,
I just like point the sword at Mako's chest, but the blunt end, the hilt end of it is.
if I take this from you, our bet is still on.
it is. I have other swords, dog.
I'm just saying, don't you go thinking that you're getting out of this.
I know we don't really get out of much. I'm still really hoping that the Hydra doesn't kill you.
I hope you don't die too.
I give her a hug.
She gives you a big hug back. Well, I guess it's back to this. As she breaks away from the hug, she pulls out her old sword. It's a simple long sword. It's got a +1 enchantment. But Dorg, your new sword. Here's what it is. It is a long sword, meaning it is versatile, meaning it can be wielded in 1 or 2 hands. If it is wielded in 1 hand, it is a D8. If it is wielded in 2 hands, it is a D10. However, this is the blade of the Thunder God. As a bonus action, you may activate it by invoking the Nameless King's true name, Dorg Seaswill. The blade ignites with lightning or thunder, and every attack deals 3d6 of the chosen damage type on top of the original.
Nice.
As a little bonus, what it can also do, the sword has 3 charges, regaining all of them at the next day. When invoked as a bonus action, so after you invoke it and give it its lightning damage, you may, on subsequent turns, as a reaction, stun opponents who target you. DC 18 Constitution saving throw. As lightning strikes out from the blade.
Okay. Just writing this down.
And it's when they target you. So that means if they say, I'm attacking Dorg, you can go reaction and then stun them.
All right.
The stun lasts until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Actually, no, of their next turn, because otherwise it can get weird.
Okie dokie. And that 3 charges thing, is that for the reaction or for the activation?
That's
of
the
blade?
reaction. You can just activate it when you
Okay.
please. However, you can only use the reaction after it's activated.
Okay. I think that's all. Oh, does it have a name?
You may name it. It's your sword.
Liz.
Any good sword deserves to earn its name. We'll figure out what you're called later.
All right. And so...
And hold on. Dorg pulls out his great sword of smoting and just hands it to Mako.
As long as we're trading.
Dog.
Take it.
Fine, it's a really cool sword. I've always wanted to use a great sword.
It is a really cool. You've been lifting. You can woo this.
I know. I'm just... I've always liked long swords better. They've always felt a little more speedy.
You can be speedy with this. You just gotta be quick on your feet.
Fine, I guess.
Slam your hand into the pommel to activate it. You'll like the effects.
I'll save that for combat.
You better.
So you guys continue to jape and jab at each other. Bunny, Helena, what y'all doing?
Aiden?
Is that Dairy Queen?
No, it's Five Guys.
Oh.
Salted caramel and peanut butter.
Damn. Now I want ice cream.
It's so good.
Okay.
But yeah, Buddy's reading. Buddy's really trying to gain a level in Druid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very, very much so.
Mm-hmm. Sounds dope. Oh! Ballad!
Yep, sorry.
You are back.
We're back.
No, you're not.
We're gone.
Hey, I can ask another question.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
If you could listen to, if you like, let's say you're like, you have to listen to one song for an hour straight, and just on repeat, what song would it be?
I know exactly what it would be. But I'll let Chat go first.
Hey, yeah.
No.
He-Man version. 10 hours. Hey!
No, what's up, pussy?
Who said what's up, pussy?
Whoa. That's great.
What's up, pussycat? That'd be one song.
One, it's not unusual. Fades out.
Not unusual.
Loved
by anyone.
And then, what's
I don't
new,
know.
pussy?
I think in the last few months I could have done the music, the singing only part of All Eyes on Me from Bo Burnham's Inside. There's a 10-hour version of that, and I've definitely just put that on background
Did
before.
you
I've
just
been
put that on and weep? That special hurts me.
Yeah, I wail. It's from the diaphragm, truly.
That's fair.
I listened to Skater Boy 112 times in a row once.
Hey, Spud. Want to explain?
It was at work, and at the time when I was QA testing, all I had to do for that day was like just actually play the game, the live version of the game, and I was really bored. So I was just like, let's see how long I can listen to Skater Boy, and it went the whole work day. Arguably made the day better.
So wait, were you bored because the game was bad, or were you bored because you played it a billion times?
I've been on the game for 8 months.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
it's
was
like,
wondering.
yeah.
Yeah. Dork, what song would you listen to for an hour?
For an hour, Jesus. Okay, actually, no, I can do this one. All of you are gonna laugh. The intro to season 5 of Doctor Who.
Season 5.
I'm
To
particularly into this one. I don't like Matt Smith as the Doctor so far, but that's a banging fucking intro.
Well, now I obviously
With the
have to
lightning
go
and the
look up
kind of
what it
rock.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember it.
Mm-hmm. Well, as chat ponders their... Wait, Liz, did we hear your song? I don't think we did.
No,
What's your song?
it's kind of nerdy. But
I
would-
just said the Doctor Who
Yeah.
intro.
You're
I
on
was
a
gonna
D&D
say-
campaign.
You're on a D&D stream.
Wait,
She
that ship
says
has
surrounded
sailed.
by nerds. It's okay, Liz. Please don't feel judged.
But I would choose in the ballet Romeo and Juliet, the Act 1 balcony part of the score. Part of that score, I would listen to that on repeat. I think Prokofiev has.
Marcus, I'm listening to it.
Okay, if you just listen to it, you're not gonna.
Hilarious. No, I've watched the show. I was just reminding myself this is pretty funny.
But yeah, highly I would recommend also just watching that ballet if you have the time.
Oh, you
And
know
also,
I was just saying, you know what other song I can listen to for an hour straight? Rum Tum Tugger
Wonderwall.
from the
Yes!
Cats musical.
Yeah!
No, no,
Tum
no,
Tugger.
no.
Tugger
Look,
is a
that
terrible
musical-
whore.
That musical is hot garbage. It is probably the worst musical ever written.
But have
It's
you
so
seen?
catchy,
But have
though.
you seen
No, it's not.
the stage version recorded in the 90s?
Yeah,
That's-
I've seen
I
parts
love
of
that
it.
one
So
so
I
much.
love it.
I have it on
good.
VHS. I used to watch it over and over constantly. It explains so much.
Well,
I
as we ponder Cats and other songs you could listen to for
Andrew
an
Lloyd
hour,
Webber.
we will get back to you in 15 minutes while we wait for Ballad to come back, and then we shall get on with the rest of this campaign session.
Sorry
So-
for all the cold opens and
So-
endings.
It's a cold stream so far. Thank you.
I
all
never apologize for my Sagittarius Mercury. What are you talking about?
That's fair. See you all in 15 minutes. That will be at 9:24 now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's messed up. God damn it. Talk about cats.
Continue.
Everyone, it's Liz. So one time in
boy.
ballet summer intensive, I brought in a
I'm
whole
Piggly
list
now.
of the cats characters, including everyone like the ensemble, not just like Grisabella, but like Miss Christophilus, and like we all like discussed like what cat we would want to perform as. Yeah, I was like 10 or 11.
That's solid.
Yeah. Everyone was like, I want to be Victoria because she's like the balletic cat that like gets a lot of features and she gets like the ballet solo. And I was like, I want to be Rumpelteazer because she has that fun song with Mungo Jerry. Jerry and Rumpelteazer. We're a notorious couple of cats. But yeah. That's a fun one. That's a goodie. You love a
What was the name of the
I
evil
just found it
cat?
hilarious that Idris
The
Elba
cavity?
was in the cat.
Where?
And actually, is this something I'm curious about? Is there like actual magic in the Cats universe?
They're jellicle
Yes.
cats,
They're-
dude.
yeah. They're jellicle
Someone made a good
cats.
point on Twitter. Like the whole point of the musical is like proving that they're worthy enough to like die.
Yeah.
Like and like Mr. Christophilus like essentially brings everything back because like when the power goes out, because like he like the magical Mr. Christophilus is able to like bring all the power back. He also makes Victoria appear in the 90s version out of nowhere. Like it's
Yeah.
very he's a magical mystical cat. Also another ballet.
Just noted like the Idris Elba cat. He had magic. He could disappear, and then he kind of doesn't factor much into the movie at all.
Nothing
Idris Elba in the
factors into
movie?
the movie.
He was McCavity.
Oh, it's Mikau. Oh, that's the evil cat.
Oh.
Nothing factors into
He
the
was
movie.
played by Idris Elba, so him
It's
being evil is not a surprise.
Cats. It was a series of poems that Andrew Lloyd Webber was like, I think these are jolly good. And everyone was like, no, they aren't, Andrew. And he was like, I have made a musical. Rum tum tum.
Wait, I'm quiet. Wait, how am I sounding? Apparently, I'm quiet.
You're a little quiet. You can up the
I can
volume
turn
a
up
bit.
my gain a little
The
bit. How am I
Jellicle
sounding
Ball
now?
is one of the most athletic dances I've ever learned in my life. That is truly one of the hardest dances I've ever learned.
I
I learned a
don't
lot.
I don't doubt it. Well, we are back. I fixed the cameras now. Let us dance. No, play the game.
A 5, 6.
So, everyone has had a chance except for Helmsworth to say what they are doing in this time. You guys get the benefits of a short rest now. During this time, I will allow a short rest.
You'll allow it?
Yes, I'll allow it. Helmsworth, what would you like to do during this time while you are short resting? There's ice cream. Consuming the ice cream gives 20 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
I suppose Mako's talking to Dorg right now, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
she
having a
is.
jolly good time, fist bumping and clashing swords as they try out their weapons.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Freddy. I'm gonna go to Freddy then, my guy.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, wait. Actually, are there any what's it called? Symbols of the outer planes here at all?
Make an Arcana check.
All right. $31.
31.
Yeah.
So Helmsworth, you just like
Actually, 32.
you just
No,
like
31.
lie down, exhausted. You are like emotionally drained. You feel so tired. And you just, all the weight of what you've been going through is just bearing down on you. But you look up. And in the constellations of the stars, you begin to connect some of the brightest together in a line. And what you end up drawing, something that looks almost like a crescent moon. But not quite. It looks like this. And it has a bright star in the middle.
Okay.
That is the upward pointing upper planes symbol.
Okay. While that image is still fresh in my mind, I'm going to take out my crystal ball. I'll use prestidigitation to imprint that image on it. And I'm going to try and engrave that symbol into the crystal ball.
All right. Do you have jeweler's tools on you?
I can make them.
Make them.
Yeah, I'll do so.
All right. So as you see that image, use your jeweler's tools. How are you making them? Are you using the Eternagrax ability, or are you just like?
Yeah, I'm making the Eternagrax ability. I can't make them with anything else.
All right. This isn't gonna cost you an expended use because you are currently within his domain. So you make the jeweler's tools in your hands for the purposes of engraving the outer plane symbol on this crystal ball. Make a sleight of hand check.
All right. Can I give myself guidance on this, perchance?
Yes, you may.
It's gonna be 20.
20. So you do a decent job. You begin slowly chiseling delicately, almost like very, very carefully into this crystal ball. You don't want to crack it. You don't want to break it. After this is going, sadly, this is going to be quite time extensive, so you won't be able to do anything else during your short rest, as this is quite tedious. However, you can talk to people freely, but you will succeed. You just can't do anything else.
Okay, yeah, I didn't want to talk to Freddy during this time, if I could.
Yes, you may. You can call him over. He's eating his ice cream. It's mint chocolate chip. He goes, "Hello there, Helmsworth. I've got to say, your manuscript is getting quite long. I've had to go through 4 books so far.
Incredible.
So many books.
Must be quite the tale you're writing there.
And it's 100% accurate."
Well, we'll see.
Would you like to insight check his claims?
Sure, I'll insight check him. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Freddy thinks they're accurate.
You know, as long as you think it's true, that's really all I care about.
I can guarantee it. Goodness, this is a fantastical place, though.
Yeah. Bit of an eyesore, if you ask me. Then again, this is my future now, so.
Oh, you kind of glance over. Freddy glances over to Eternagrax and goes, "So that's you. In several billion years."
I guess it's probably a little bit more complicated than that. I'd like to hope that a person that was destined to be gone wouldn't have the life history that I have, but well, here we are.
You see Freddy starts tearing up just a little bit and goes, "So I guess your story's going to be a little cut short."
Yeah, I guess so. I had Freddy, it's funny because I actually had plans what I was gonna do after I killed all the gods and brought a new age of humanity, and when yada yada yada. You know what I wanted to do, Freddy?
What do you want to do?
I wanted to open a school for waylaid use.
Mm-hmm.
Teach them how to use their abilities.
You can turn up your volume a bit, by the way.
It's like I want to make a school for waylaid use, those who are outcast, and give them the means to harness their abilities in a productive way, and then I'd send them on their way. It'd be my way of making sure that people like me don't have to wander around and have somewhere where they can belong.
I could start that
That's
school
my way of giving.
in your name.
Could you?
Helmsworth, I was a royal scribe. I have more than enough money in the bank. The Helmsworth Free School. For troubled youths.
That sounds nice. That sounds nice, Fred. A shame I'll never be able to see it.
Freddy is going to cast Major Image. And he shows you an image of the school that he's planning. A scaled down version, but a version all the same. He places it over the horizon, esque area. And in the stained glass windows of the front school, there is a stained glass face of your profile. Of Helmsworth Free.
I was Helmsworth was still chipping away at this glass. Like, can you give me a run through? What does this place look like? He is smiling.
So the inside, you know, I figured we should make it a place where strong and confused individuals like yourself can go, as well as the mundane. For many people are going to be troubled and struggle to find their way, but we can help them, you know. And lots of times people like you, they get caught up because, you know, they have well, they were cast out for their abilities, which should be their strength, but instead they make it their weakness. So we can make this place their strength. So we'll have a place for magic users of all kinds to come, and strong folk like Piggly there, Piggly with his 3 dads, you know.
Hello.
Hello, Piggly. We can make him a place where he can stay, where people like him could come and train and make. And have a home that isn't just, you know, by themselves. And a bird. No offense, Tiki.
Helmsworth just starts tearing up. It's like, that sounds great.
Freddy just sits with you and watches you as you work. Time passes. Eventually, Helmsworth, you finish your crystal ball. Dorg, you finish sparring. Bunny, you finish the chapter. You get a druid level. Piggly, you finish your ice cream sitting beside Eternagrax. Being beside Eternagrax, some of his strength has rubbed off on you. Increase your base strength score by 1. If you are at max, increase your max. Helena?
So to 21?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you used strength as your boon.
Or
originally.
to 23, yeah, technically.
So, Helena, you getting used to your new body, you uncover all of your spectral abilities. The ones where you can now, as a reaction, phase through things that try to hit you. You can phase through walls for 6 seconds. Phase through different things as long as you can move through them. You also uncover a few interesting things about yourself being in this realm. You learn that you, as a vessel for the gods, as long as you make your way to different domains, can siphon some of their power for yourself. So, for at least a week, due to the strength of the domain that you are in, you may add +1 to all of your damage rolls for a week.
I'm so built different. Pew pew. Pew pew.
So after the time has come, Eternagrax turns to all of you and says, "Well, you can't stay here forever. Shall I return you to the Altry?"
I actually have a request, Eternograx.
What is it?
Are you able to take me to Aqua's domain?
Why do you want to go to Aqua's domain?
Well, apparently she has the sword Dragon Slayer, and I'd like to ask her if I can borrow it so that we can kick Industria's ass.
Dragon Slayer won't help you against Industria. It was built for
But
dragons.
it look cool though.
It would. Do you want me to hand me the Hexblade? Hand me my arm.
All right.
All right, y'all gotta get some art.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Fridge,
Fridge
art.
art.
Right, fridge
We
art.
haven't had fridge art in so long.
It's because I've been making y'all fight freaking monster manual things, and it didn't work out well.
I just want everyone to know my friend just texted me a tweet saying, "Did it hurt when you majored in political science?" It did. It did.
Okay, I was not expecting. Give me a bit. Dragon Slayer's hard to
Hey
draw.
everyone, it's Liz. Today I'm going to show you why I put a beanie on. One, beanies are great, but two, my hair, because of like the way my waves are and stuff, kind of gets a little like floofy and weird sometimes, especially at the end of the day. It can be a lot. So when I was looking myself in Zoom, I was like, you know what? Why don't you just cover it up like you do with all the rest of your problems? Ta-da!
I thought you looked great.
Thank you, Ballad. No, but it's a pickup line because all poli-sci majors are beautiful. A-job! Tell me more. Thank you. It's very sweet. Very, very sweet. Thank you. Very kind. All jokes. But yeah. We can talk about my thesis while we're here, everyone. We can do that.
Do it.
Outlaw, you done with those drawings
I'm
yet?
actually genuinely
So close. Why?
Let me
does-
begin by saying that when I was a sophomore, I was like, oh man, because you declare your major in your sophomore year, right? You don't. I know some schools you have to go in. Angel, that's so sweet. Thank you so
general
much.
Studies.
No, it's really like when you go to like my school, which I'm trying very hard not to say because for privacy, like you are not required to declare your major until the end of your sophomore year. And so like you go in, get all your like gen eds basically done, and so you're just like explore and like have fun.
I finished it.
Okay.
Okay. That's what Dragon Slayer looks like.
Whoa.
That was so, what, you made that just now? That's so good.
Nice.
So,
It's pretty dope.
the Eternograx grabs your sword, and you notice the blade splits in three and begins to twist around itself. And he goes, there. It looks like this. It's made of like these glass tubes almost that wind around and are filled with magical arcane energy. And as you grip the blade, it begins to spin almost like a drill. It says, that's what Dragon Slayer looks like. I made it. It's yours, more or less. Doesn't have the power of Dragon Slayer.
Fair enough.
But it looks cool, right?
It does look cool.
There, that's your new sword.
I
Congratulations.
feel like this drill might be able to pierce the heavens one day.
Maybe. Well, get out of here. Did you enjoy the ice cream?
Reference.
Yes.
I'm
Very
glad.
much so. Thank you.
I'm very glad. You all have a job to do. See to it it gets done. And with that, he snaps his fingers, and the world around you sort of shatters like glass. Everywhere around you just, and then it feels like you're falling. For like a very brief moment, it feels like you're flying at max velocity, and then you stop, and you are in the Altry at the bottom floor, surrounded by new Ascension guards.
Why? And so there's no elevators, what you're telling me?
No.
There's no lift?
You
There's
got.
no,
they
there's
see
no
us?
like, there's no utility, anything. Okay.
I will say.
Hey there, guys. I don't know if we've met before, but could you let us pass?
Do they see us?
Dorg draws his sword and shouts,
God.
Dorg Seaswill!
Why is everything happening?
Roll
I
initiative.
mean, we don't have to fight. Hey,
We don't
guards,
know. Oh my
guards,
god.
Hear me out.
Somebody
We
once
could
told
fight
me
this
the
out,
world is
and
not
you will all
for me.
die. Or you can think up some excuse to let us all pass.
She was looking.
Helmsdorf is saying this as a threat.
While he's doing this, Dorg's sword erupts with
right.
lightning.
That's how. All right. So I will.
We're
I'm
fighting.
Can I make an intimidation check with advantage since Dorg is very clearly raring to go?
Okay. Here's how we're
I
gonna do this.
support that.
Here's how we're gonna do this. Everybody in this tree right now, other than you guys, is surprised. So they all have the surprise condition. So I still require you all to roll initiative.
All right.
Oh my god.
Wow, here we go.
Alright.
Okay. How did everybody do?
I did average for once.
Okay. All right. 20 to 25.
Just average, but-
Hold on.
How-
Hold on.
Okay.
Alright.
We shall wait.
Somebody
Okay,
once
got it.
told me
Nice.
that I
Thank you.
rolled a 20.
So 20 to 25. Was that you, Helena?
Yeah, 20.
20? Nice.
TY.
All right. 15 to 20. Bunny, what'd you get?
17.
Dorg, what'd you get?
16.
Oh my god. First.
$10 to 15. Helmsworth, what'd you get?
12.
Piggly, what'd you get?
13.
And who has that? Is that everybody?
I was last.
Okay.
So
All right. So in this, so everybody other than you all is surprised. If you would like to try, and I'm just gonna let you guys know, if you're for options reasons, you don't have to attack them this round. However, they will attack you the next round unless you do something about it. Is what I'm letting you guys know. If you would like to kill them, you may. If you would like to try and attempt to negotiate or intimidate or talk them out of this, you can do that as well. Just letting you know for options reasons that is possible. You don't have to kill them just because we rolled initiative. However, you certainly may.
With that being said,
First, it is Soldier 1's turn. Soldier 1 goes, Helena, your turn. God damn it!
What's this? I'm gonna look out into the sea of soldiers, and I'm gonna see if I recognize like K3 or Calloway or like Jake
Currently,
Quinn,
you're like
anyone.
inside the all tree, and there's just there's 6 dudes. There's 6 people in here.
Oh,
You guys
so are they just all normal dudes?
They're all just more normal soldiers, yeah.
Oh,
wait, is Soldier 6 here or what?
I was trying to remember what number it was.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna step to the side and kind of be like, I'm walking over here. But like, you know, when like you're trying to like walk inconspicuously, but also very conspicuously, that's where we're at.
Okay.
So I'm just like, but you know, because I'm trying to be like, oh my god, is that Helena? She looks different. It's crazy. So like everyone else can have a jump on them or something like that.
They're all the opponents are all already surprised. So
right,
like,
but like also like even more because they're not looking.
I don't know if you can make, if there can be more of an advantage right now, because like everyone's already gonna have advantage to hit them because they're all surprised.
Okay.
So it's like if you want to give advantage, you could potentially lay out like a spell that slows their movement, restrains them, so you can help with like possible intimidation, like.
Yeah, sure. That makes more sense than me trying to help out that way. I'm gonna. Who's like the beefiest looking soldier there? Who's like the one that goes to the gym the most, has the most whey protein?
Soldier 13 clearly uses creatine. Soldier 3 uses creatine. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
All right.
Can I roll?
I roll for this one. What's your?
Oh, that's right. Wisdom 19.
Oof, that is a 12.
Hehe. Stuck.
Yeah, he be stunk. So you watch as Soldier 3's as like a skeletal hand reaches up from the earth, clenches into his body, and he just stuck. Now it's Soldier 2. Soldier 2 spends his turn.
Shockaday, gasp!
Bunny, your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a spell I've never cast before. Spirit Guardian!
Yeah.
Nice.
You call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey. Your choice. I choose fey. If you are evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast the spell, you may designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it. I would choose all of, the folks, my friends.
All your
for them to
allies,
be,
yes.
Yeah. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area. And when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage if you are good or neutral, or 3d8 necrotic damage if you are evil. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for each spell slot above level 3.
All right, what level are you casting this at?
That's a good question. I'm gonna cast it at the 4th level.
The 4th level?
I love that.
All right. So.
Want to get replaced by whippy hands?
Yeah, right.
So all of these fey spirit guardians come out. Are they like little fairies, or are they kind of more terrifying? What are they?
They're kind of cute, but then in a certain light, they're kind of terrifying. Both.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Now all of them just whip around with these little daggers as they just fly out about with ferocity.
Yes.
This is a
Indeed.
question. How close are all the soldiers to us?
You guys are in like a 30-foot room. So.
So they definitely get caught up.
Close enough. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
Does
right.
that mean they all have to save?
Oh yeah. Wisdom saving throw of 18.
That's only when they
I think,
start their
right?
turn there.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No problem. Or if they first time it starts its turn there, or enter the area for the first time. So.
Well, they have entered the area for the first time. Though.
Yes, but not yet. Once their turn happens, it'll be then. It will affect them on their turn specifically.
Oh, alrighty.
Bunny, that is your action. What would you like to do for your bonus action?
I am going to bardically inspire Dorg.
What do you say
Oh,
to Dorg?
Dorg, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my butt. Hey, Dorg. Hey, Dorg. That's what I say.
Amazing.
Hell yeah!
Woo!
All right. That brings us to Bunny. Would you like to move around at all?
No.
Okay. Dorg.
All right then, let's see how this thing plays out.
Dorg tosses the sword in the air. And because I know I already activated, but I will use up my bonus action to do so this turn. To add this new longsword, or rather to add to Dorg's list of grievous kills, he's going to attack the soldier right in front of him.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d6 to decide who that is. Soldier 5.
Do I have any inclination as to these guards' hit points?
Standard issue. They're not gonna have a great deal. They're not gonna have. They're definitely less than 50.
All right, that shouldn't be too hard then. Where's my D&D? There it is. Okay. Rolling to hit. Do I have? What effects does surprise confer again?
Surprised? Well, I am glad you asked. Let me just make sure I'm actually getting all of these effects right myself. Surprise! Not surprised, Pikachu. Give me the condition. Yeah. Surprise. Yeah. So springing from the tree. Blah, 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 blah. GM decides who might be surprised. Any creature monitors no surprise. If you're surprised, you can't move or take action on your first turn of combat. You can't take a reaction until that turn ends. A member of a group can be surprised even if the other members aren't.
Okie dokie then. Goody goody. Alright. I thought it gave me a bonus to hit, but I guess not. Alright. 24 to hit.
24. That's gonna hit.
Alright. I don't think there's any need to waste smite on this, because this lightning damage that's coming in is gonna hurt. Alright. Dorg's wielding it with two hands, so that's gonna be a D10.
Mm-hmm.
What else I want to add here? No, I get 2 attacks. All right. That's going to be 26 damage for the first.
26. Oof. All right, so with your sword, thunder cracks off of. Actually, are you using thunder damage or lightning damage for this? Because it can be either.
Let's do thunder.
Okay. As you strike, a thundering explosion cracks across his chest. His armor gets shattered. He, in an anime fashion, like coughs up blood. It's quite ferocious.
Wonderful. And he's dead?
No, he's still alive, but he's quite wounded.
Jesus. Okay.
Very badly burned.
He's very
Badly disfigured. But I'm still
boy.
alive.
No, I already used my. All right, I got to attack second time.
All right.
I got to attack this fellow though. I have no AoEs. That wouldn't matter if I did. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack this guy again.
All right.
Oh boy. 28 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right, here it comes. She gonna be nasty. 29 damage.
Yeah,
7, 6, 6, and 5.
With the first hit, you have improved Divine Smite as well, right?
Oh yes, so that's another D8.
So that'll be an extra. So 29 plus 5. Oh, we'll just take average. That's 34. So with this blade, you just you shank him, and the thunder damage just literally blows his armor clean off of his skin. Just gory explosion.
Oh my.
It's visceral.
Battle end Dorg's turn.
Soldier 5 is dead. Soldier 3 is currently starts their turn in the Spirit Guardians, and all the little bunnies, fairies go and they gotta make a wisdom save. Oh, that is a 2.
Oh my.
2 is not gonna be enough.
3d8. Roll your damage, Bunny. Roll 3d8.
Is it 4? Because it's an.
Oh, 4d8. You were right. You cast it at 4th level.
Got him.
Got him. All right.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Do do do.
We got a 26.
26. So these little fairies with their little daggers just like eviscerate him with these with their little daggers of light, and his armor, chunks of it get torn off. He screams. He like looks around. He looks confused. It's terrifying. However, he's still alive. Piggly, your turn.
I would like to Ralph.
You are now Ralph.
And is anybody injured?
On your side or on the enemy side?
The enemy side.
I
That
think
evil-
one person on the other side definitely
Yeah,
injured.
so there's one dead, and then another one has just been like blendered by the spirit guardians.
Okay. I'll go attack that one.
All right, roll to hit.
Let's see. 25 to hit.
25 to hit. That hits. Roll damage.
Uh, 14. Make a wisdom saving throw, unless they're dead.
14. They are dead. And what was that with your claws or your tail?
Tail.
All right, your tail just whips around and clean cut right along the head.
Okay, to the next one.
All right. Are you attacking? Which soldier are you attacking?
To the right.
All right, that's that one. Okay, we'll see.
I use chat die. A 18 to hit.
18. That does not hit.
Ooh. Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right. That brings us to Helmsworth.
Well, I'm gonna look out to the remaining soldiers, and I'm just gonna be like, you know, if you all drop your weapons right now, maybe my compatriots will show mercy and not kill the rest of you.
Helmsworth, you're ruining my vibe here.
We don't have beef with them. We have beef with their boss. If you
All right.
want me to kick your ass, I'll be more than willing to do it after we're done here.
Persuasion check, Helmsworth on the guards.
So persuasion, that's gonna be persuasion. It's gonna be a 32. I make a pretty good argument.
I'll say with advantage. Let's see how high we can get this, considering
Well,
Dorg
that was
just
like
murdered
that was
somebody.
A 19. That was the 19 I rolled. So
Okay.
Doesn't really get much higher than that. I rolled an 8 after.
Okay.
So I will take that 19.
All right. So considering Bunny has created a swarm of angry fairies, Piggly's just sliced a guy's head off, Dorg exploded somebody. It's been they're having a rough day. They're having a really rough day.
It's a tame night.
Very low key, yeah.
Yeah.
They will consider your persuasive argument quite heavily. However, they will have to do that on their next turn because they are still currently surprised. And now the remaining two soldiers will be making their wisdom saves against the spirit guardians. Holy crap!
Wait, they should still be able to respond though.
They're surprised.
Talking's a free action.
They're like those goats when you surprise them, they fall over.
Yeah.
Have you seen the red panda when he gets scared? It's like,
So they can't move, take an action on your first turn of combat, or a reaction. I'll say they all of them at once just say, "I yield! I yield!" They drop to the ground, just like bow their heads.
I bow back.
Bunny.
Manners.
Bunny,
Just a little curtsy.
do you continue concentration on the spirit guardians, or do you release your concentration?
I release my concentration.
All right, the fairies all go.
Oh my god.
Paimon. Anyway, so you all
You
so
just say Paimon?
yeah, it's the TikTok audio where they're like and they yell at them, and then the person's like,
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that TikTok audio.
Yes. Oh, you're clearly not on Weeb Talk.
yeah, you're not.
I play Genshin though.
Well, you'll
We
see-
just
Oh, I know my-
interact
I know
with
my
anime
thing.
videos.
then you shall eventually see that cutscene. It shall appear.
Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay. Unless you understand Japanese, I don't think it's spoiled because I don't know
I
what
do
this
not.
is. All the same, the soldiers drop their weapons. Bunny, you release your concentration on it, and they say, "We promise not to fight. Just make it look like we did."
I mean, okay, it's like, okay, Dorg, you're still a bit angry right now. Just give him a whack with the flat side. Don't kill him.
Non-lethal.
What if I just
Give
kill
them all a
one
good
of them?
punch. Give them all a
Okay,
good
just
punch.
kill one.
Hold on.
Kill one.
Just wait 1 second.
You already killed one.
Get it out of your system.
Dorg is gonna
One point.
charge up his weapon again as it crackles with a terrible thunder, and walks up to one guard and sticks his nose right in his face and just says, "Why don't you tell us where your boss is, and I'll see how many of you get to survive."
Intimidation check.
Noise.
We're already surrendered.
I always like to take this. Paimon's not emergency food. No. No.
she's a-
How's a natural 20 work?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw to see if he faints. Well,
Without a nat one.
No. Hey!
Hey, he dies outright. His
as
heart
you
stops.
come up to him and say, "All right, tell me where your boss is," he just
Dorg, we said not to kill him.
He's
You
not
had
dead.
one job, Dorg.
He's not dead
He's
yet.
alive. He's just mortified.
he's
But
so sleepy.
Dorg points his sword at the guy next to him.
Oh my god.
You want to speak for him?
This guy just like looks around at the scene, like there's one guy's eviscerated, another guy's headless, another guy's exploded. It's just, and then Helmsworth's just with his hands out, like, "Come on, guys, this is definitely the best option," you know?
Ellsworth right now, he just has his head in his hands because he's just like, I shouldn't have asked Dorg to take.
The guy goes, they're ready up the tree. They're ready
How
up.
far?
I don't know. They've been there for like, God, a few hours, I think now, maybe more.
And is that all you know?
How many men do they have?
He says, they could be longer. They could have gotten farther up there. I don't know. Jaquin is with Carnegie.
How many men?
Up there,
Yeah.
at least 100 have gone up so far.
And all together?
No, separate.
No, I mean all together. How many?
10,000.
Ah, okay, that's fine. It's cool.
10,000 up the tree or 10,000 like around here?
Total.
Around.
Okay. Now see? Dork puts his hand on the guy's shoulder. Is that so hard? And then with his other hand, checks him across the head.
All right, roll to hit.
Prone, so you have a
Very
dad.
What is the unarmed combat bonus? Just your strength?
It's your strength modifier, yes.
23 to hit.
23 to hit. That hits. Roll your damage. That is just your strength. Oh, you don't roll. You don't have martial arts, so that's just your strength modifier.
Then 5 damage.
Does his improved smite apply to this?
I think it's just the weapon attacks. Let me see.
Let me check. It might. Depending on how I rule this, there's a valid ruling. I think that it does apply. I just want to look at it and have it in front of me.
Oh no, it's whenever you hit with a melee weapon.
Oh.
Do we count hands as melee weapons?
No.
I don't think we do.
No.
Yeah. All right. Don't work.
All right. Do I knock him out?
You only deal like 6 damage. He's wearing a helmet. You just kind of like bonk, and he's like, ah, ow.
Oh, for God's sake! I have an extra
We're not
attack.
supposed to kill him. We're just supposed to make it look like they gave it their best shot.
Can I? Is there a roll to knock out, or like do I just do a certain damage?
You can just declare non-lethal when attacking somebody.
Okay, that's what I was trying. I was trying to knock him out.
Okay, then I'll let you retcon that previous hit, and you can roll damage for your weapon.
Okay.
Instead.
I'm not. Do I use the lightning or not?
Yes, you can use the lightning. Yes.
Okay.
Non-lethal lightning damage.
Non-lethal lightning.
He turned down the amps on it.
It's just a taser now.
I'm remembering the divine smite this time. 26 damage.
26. You strike him and just he just drops like a sack of hammers. He goes, I'm fainted. Please don't hit me.
What?
Oh, for God's sake! Is there one more guard?
So that's soldier 1. He is currently just like on the ground. Just not. He didn't do enough damage to knock him out. That's why he's like, and I rolled to see how good he is at acting in a high stress situation. Turns out he's garbage. So he just was like, oh no. There's 2 more.
I have a question. Well, 2 actually.
Mm-hmm. Let's do after Dork's turn.
All right. Well, I got one more attack, so I'm going to attack again, non-lethally, attacking one on the
other side.
I don't know, whichever one's closest to me.
All right. Just that's the one that's on the ground currently. We'll do another one though.
21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage. 20 was the AC.
Okay. 28 damage.
This one drops to the ground. He too is a bad actor and goes, faked. I'm unconscious. Please.
Oh my
please
God.
stop.
Take an improv class, for God's sake.
Okay, just please stop.
Yes, and
Combat is over. The last guy standing just like drops to the ground and like.
I have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Helmsdorf is saying this very matter-of-factly. He's being very cordial.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody named Calloway and where they're stationed? Apparently, they work for you.
Do you know that?
Wait,
Does he know about do you know about Calloway?
Have you not told us about Calloway at all?
I don't think so. I don't think she has.
I told Bunny.
Then never
told
mind. Let's
either
retcon
Bunny
that
or
completely.
me.
I would have never said that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. I mentioned it to us,
good.
but I must have been mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I will ask: Have you seen this woman? And he will minor illusion picture of Mel's face.
D100 see if they cross paths. They did. Holy shit! Yeah. We passed her in New Winfield.
Do you know where she might be now?
I guess it's New Winfield, or at least what we left of New Winfield. You know her?
Well, I can say we're acquainted. So what was the state of New Winfield when you left it? Like razed to the ground, I would assume.
Yeah, we leveled the place, released all the prisoners. We're collecting records right now, going through the ashes, trying to see what we can salvage.
Well, I guess if I see her again, it'll be by chance rather than by. Well, thank you for your time. Helmsworth takes up the arm of Eternagrax and whack.
One whack. All right, roll to hit.
This would be so much cooler if they would just faint.
They got a lot. They got 32 health. Deal 32 damage.
Hashtag do better.
A 27 to hit.
That hits.
It's okay, everyone. We're not all built different. It's okay. We'll all get there.
And then
I don't think any of us are built different.
Helena is.
I just got confirmation.
Excuse me.
That'll deal.
Thine Highness.
That'll deal 13 damage.
13. So not as painful as Dork Swing, but still very painful, enough to kill a regular person. So you just whack him, he just like, ah! He drops and he's like, ah! Okay, we're not gonna follow. Just please leave.
Yep.
Please.
Thank you for your cooperation. You've saved us a bit of time.
Okay.
And we got some information out of it, albeit minimal.
As you guys look around this floor, the guards have just like, they're just like crumpled on the floor, just like heads down, arms out, weapons in front of them. They have removed their weapons. They seem to be more standard issue gear, nothing crazy, just like +1 swords all around. That's it. +2 shields, should you want them.
What a bunch of garbage.
I'll take one of those +2 shields.
I'll take a shield as well.
All right.
Wait, is this like a +2 shield? As in like it's a?
Oh wait, no,
plus-
it's a +1 shield. I didn't mean to say +2. It's 2 + 1, so that'll be +3 total to your AC.
I would definitely take one of those +1 shields, and also take a +1 weapon as well. Why not?
All right.
Because
It's
my
a long
weapon
sword.
is not a +1 weapon.
I'll take one of
Actually,
both.
wait, hold on. Can I hex weapon a magic weapon?
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
You just need to touch it.
Oh, okay. I thought it had to be not. I thought it had to be non-magical for some
Let me
reason.
check.
The weapon.
I'll allow it. It's not magical. It's just really well made.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, I'll take it, and then I'll make that my hex weapon. So now it just the old one turns into a regular longsword, and the other one turns into.
A Nito longsword. All right, you guys have your gear. What dost thou do now?
Well, where is the
Climb upward, right?
Where's the elevator?
Stairs.
No elevator. There are stairs. Stairs that lead upward. And as you guys notice, as you guys look around, this place was never. It's no longer on fire, either.
And my
I
mixtape.
mean, it wasn't on
paused.
fire when we
Yeah.
came down here, because we put it out.
I'm just letting you guys know that you guys stopped the fire.
Yeah. Oh,
So
sick.
We didn't.
the stairs lead upwards. You guys, there's just the spiral staircase leading upwards. Step, step,
Okay.
step, step, step,
Up
step,
we
step,
go.
step, step.
Look for traps.
I will. All right. Perception
I'll
checks.
go up in the front,
Oh.
and I can
And I think I
cast.
even took a spell that was find traps.
I can cast skill, and I'll cast skill and empowerment.
I'm
so-
gonna go last in the line if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah, I have
Doris
a thing
gonna
called
go
find
first.
traps.
What does find
Well,
traps do?
Well, I
buddy?
mean, I.
So find traps. You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap, for the purpose of this spell, includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you would consider
Expected.
harmful- Unexpected. This is what I do. This is the reality of voiceover, ladies and gentlemen. Unexpected effect you considered harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole. This spell merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger posed by a trap you sense.
All right. So
A range of up to 120 feet.
as you cast the spell on the stairwell, you note that there is an alarm spell, an invisible alarm spell, laden on one of the steps.
Oh, laden on one of the steps. An alarm spell.
How unexpected!
So unexpected.
You guys got it. You got it.
Buddy, you want to take care of that?
Okay.
Oh wait, does any of us have disarm traps?
I have dispel magic.
It's not like a.
Oh wait, that's traps.
It's a magical. It's an alarm
You
spell.
don't know exactly where it is, though.
I can
You know that
can
there is an alarm.
dispel magic as long as I'm told where it is.
Can I? Oh wait, I can't. I don't know I just know generally it's there, right? I don't know specifically.
Everywhere.
I'm sensing.
I have a passive perception of 23. So can I tell exactly where it is?
You sense
This
the
section is very much giving us alarm glyph. Alarm word.
No, it would. You would sense the area affected. You know where the alarm spell is, Bunny. You can see it.
It's over there, laden.
Okay, I'm gonna cast dispel magic on you.
All right. How do you cast a spell magic? What does it look like?
Oh, okay. So basically, it's gonna go like I'm just like be like, and that's what happens.
And it stops. No more magic. No more alarms.
Success.
The alarm spell is canceled. On Twitter. You guys you guys begin making your way up the stairs. Helmsworth, as you are passively witnessing up front, you notice a few traps and disarm them along the way as well. A few like spike traps, a few just paint cans with rope, Home Alone style, except they're actually maces and spike balls. So you notice a few of those, so that goes towards your acquisition of your feet. You get one more today. And then you get to the top of the staircase. And as you reach the top of this staircase, this takes a long time as you begin climbing. As you guys begin climbing up, you start noticing some changes to the overall structure of the tree, ones that did not seem to be apparent on the outside of the tree. When you looked at it from the outside, it's a tree. It's a wooden tree. It's a big wooden tree. But as you continue to go upwards and upwards and upwards, things start to look different. The wooden structure gets slowly replaced with bricks and stonework and masonry. As you begin climbing upwards, and the root-like tunnels that would lead off into branches of the tree begin to be replaced with very strong, like archways almost. Helena, make a religion check.
Religion check. Adding trap die.
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
13. Is that your total?
Can I add more check die?
No, you cannot add.
I can bend luck, but I don't know how much even a 4 would do in this situation.
It's not apparent at the moment, I'll say. A 4 wouldn't help. It's not apparent at the moment what's happening, but something weird's happening. Give it some thought. Something needs to process as you begin making your way upwards. And even the more root-like stair structure that you guys are stepping on begins to turn into like stonework, and it's slow. It's a slow transition. So you guys get step, 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 all the way at the top. Well, not the top yet. You make it to the top of this stairway, and you arrive in what looks to be a pavilion of a castle. And
How
there,
unexpected.
I love what they done with the inside.
Space.
I know, like really good
Seem
use of
right-
space
This doesn't
and
seem
like,
right. This wasn't the way it was when we were here the first time.
As you guys look forward, there's a massive stone castle, and it once again reaches very high up. It looks to be a massive castle that reaches even further to the heavens than the tree initially did.
Bowser's castle.
Did you say Bowser's castle?
Yeah, I thought I said it under my breath enough so nobody hear it.
But yes, there's a big castle. And you note that standing outside of this castle, there are new Ascension soldiers. They're just patrolling, looking around. They don't seem to have noticed any of you yet.
Do we
Yes.
still have our...
Yes, Helena, you raise your hand.
Do they look familiar at all to me?
They look like new Ascension soldiers. They don't look like
Okay.
anyone you know. Bunny?
Do we still have our invisibility cloak?
Yes, you do. You never got rid of them.
I'm gonna toss mine on.
All right.
Same.
Same.
You
Same.
pop on your invisibility cloaks.
Oopa.
Stealth checks, everybody, please.
Of course, I'm still at disadvantage.
Me too. I'm like, oh no.
It doesn't matter either way. 6.
Yeah, this is bad. I'm
The
using
rare
that.
natural 20 for your boy.
Oof.
And nice. I got a 7, Marcus. So you know, yeehaw.
We both suck then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
Thanks, I guess.
I rolled at
If we wanted to sneak
disadvantage,
by, I
and I
could
rolled a
cast
19.
Pass without a trace.
Okay.
But what'd you say, Helmsworth?
I was saying if we were gonna sneak by, I could have cast Pass without a trace.
Sadly, it was like
Okay.
kind of as you guys like stepped up, it wasn't something you could really prepare for.
Fair enough.
Sadly, in this case. But as you do that, Dorg and Helena, clank. And then Helena, your chainmail just rustles, and the soldiers just like look over in your direction. And they grab their pikes, they flip them around and begin fanning out. They don't know where that sound necessarily came from, but they are they feel like they heard somebody come up.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Wait,
I'm gonna
hold on.
get-
The rest of our like Mako and Freddy don't have invisibility cloaks. Do they?
They've stayed far enough back that they won't be spotted at this point. They're like still on the stairwell.
So there's 2. I'm assuming, right? There's 2. You said.
There's 2 guards moving out. There's 3 by the gate.
Okay. Are the guards moving out? Like, are there weapons like scanning? Like, what area are they scanning? Is like all of like the width, or like just like enough to like scoop by?
There could be enough to scoot by, but that's gonna require another stealth check. You guys are already at disadvantage, but like it might be tough.
Like, soup. Are they like keen on like walking all the way over here?
They're making their
So-
way.
Making way that time, walking fast?
if you have pass without trace in a stone, I would allow you to cast it now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
Touch my charge stone belt.
a flash happens. Is there any way you could subtle spell this?
No, but wait, why would Pass without a trace cause a flash of light to be allowed?
Well, not like a flash. It's just like a thing that they would notice from the chart stone.
I mean, it's like this is a permanent charge stone, so I don't know if I can influence it in any way.
If you're casting it, I will allow it. If it's a permanent stone. If it's a non-permanent one, then you have to put in the subtle spell first.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
all right, then I'll subtle spell it.
All right. So everybody, you get plus 10 on your stealth rolls, and it seems as though these guards are making their way towards you.
Do we have to roll again?
Depends on what you guys are planning on doing. Would you like to just jump them, throw them down the stairs,
I mean,
I mean, Dork would.
No.
our business is upstairs, right? We don't have to deal with these fools.
Yeah, I want to try to just sneak past them.
I want to.
Want a sneaky sneak?
We don't have to deal with these punks.
Well, Freddy and Mako are a problem if we're doing that.
Freddy cast invisibility on Mako, noticing that you guys are going for the stealthy route, and himself. So they will sneak by.
Aha!
Watch King.
How high is the ceiling?
Oddly, it reaches up into the sky. There's no ceiling. You're in a pavilion, and the castle just goes up and up and up.
Oh wait, hold on.
Mhm.
Question for you about this specter thing, because I'm hovering and not making a lot of movement. Like, how unstealthy am I if I'm hovering?
Movement from your chainmail is not just steps clanking. It is also
Like-
the shuka of the chainmail against
Rustling.
itself and the rustling of everything. So it's not that
Okay.
much stealthier. Hello, Raiders! Thank you for joining us today.
Hey,
We're
Can
playing
I-
D&D.
Can I argue with you to take away the disadvantage because I'm hovering?
Persuade me. Give me a good argument.
I feel like the physics of it itself, like if I'm hovering, like I would only agree with you in disadvantage if there was a wind current, but there's not. The air is like still, and like the vapors are just not moving that. So like I'm just like literally like you're asking me to like make noise doing this. I made less noise boraying across the stage in point shoes, literally.
I'm gonna conduct an experiment.
Oh come on!
My mind is in the same place yours is. I was thinking the exact same thing.
I'll be back. Give me a moment.
Oh, there.
But I'm serious. Like when I was in ballet, like I would be yelled at if I made too much noise crossing the stage. Like I would have to like learn
Liz,
how
you
to, like,
weren't in chainmail.
I was in point shoes, and I was going like across the stage. That makes noise too, and I'm
Well, I mean,
purposely like
technically,
putting.
Wouldn't that be you
pressure on
rolling
that.
really high on your stealth check though in that situation?
Oh, what are you doing?
He can't hear
This
us.
fluffy blanket will mimic a cloak. and
Uh-huh.
chainmail.
Uh huh.
Should it billow when I move, then you will not get your advantage. If it remains touched to my body, you shall remove the disadvantage. Let me see.
I don't want them to like game it though. They're not gonna get it. I feel like it didn't really move. That's a chair. Okay, well that's not fair.
What is going on here?
I'm lost too, to be honest.
I'm
It
so
didn't move.
confused.
It didn't move.
Very
It didn't
curious.
move. It didn't move.
You
It
can't
didn't
hear
move. It didn't move.
Chat, did it move?
No, it didn't, chat. Tell them it didn't happen.
Chat, did it move? I need to know.
I haven't got to that part yet. Did
Nope.
not move. Nope. Do it
Do
again.
it again.
No, since you asked.
I want to see my
That was
runway
really
walk.
See
water
it
and
move.
missed
I
it.
didn't really. Do it again, please. No, I did not.
Um,
Consensus seems to be no and do it again.
no and do it again. I will allow it to remove the disadvantage. Considering chat says so. However, if there is a wind current, apparently,
Oh yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Game over.
Game
Over. It's out. 2 disadvantage.
All right. So, Helena, your disadvantage is removed. That leaves only Dorg with his disadvantage. However, you all have +10 to your stealth rolls because of Helmsworth. All right. Make your stealth checks.
Oh boy. I'm not sure this is gonna help much.
It's
Something.
another chat dice.
17?
All right.
Also 17.
Mm-hmm.
36.
30
flat.
30 flat.
Y'all are adding the +10, right?
Yep.
Yippers.
Okay.
Rip.
Making sure.
Damn. Bunny, what'd you get?
21.
21. All right.
What I want.
So, Bunny and so everybody except Helena and Dorg succeed. You all managed to sneak past. This is endgame. Y'all want to give me below 17 DCs? I'm sorry, I didn't know we were
I
playing
rolled
on-
a 6, sir.
I also rolled a 6.
Yeah, and
Hey, high five.
you guys can't succeed on everything that you do.
We honestly should have
You
learned
guys
that we
have-
shouldn't do
you guys
stealth
might-
anymore.
Everybody has a lot of chat die right now, so I'm just gonna say that.
But
I
I
know.
like being lazy.
I also
Trying to
forgot.
Lazy.
test people.
I thought it wasn't worth it because I thought it'd be too low.
All right. So, you guys, Helmsworth, Bunny, and Piggly, you all sneakily make your way across. Piggly, especially, like a dog sneaking out of its kennel, just
Yeah,
Pig-
butt up.
yeah.
Piggly the dog ninja.
But Helena and Dorg, you guys are just not trained to be stealthy yet for some reason, and your armor jingle jangles, and the guards immediately go right here. And,
Oh well.
and so combat begins once again, and combat music has been on this whole time. Chat.
Oh,
I'm
we've
gonna
just been
remind-
we've just been fighting our demons, everyone. Don't worry.
It's true.
Oh.
Okay.
One day at a time.
Sag.
More like 1 second at a time because it takes an eternity.
Ooh.
Okay. They
Wait, is
all
it
roll
only
low.
these 2 guards in this area that we can see?
There's
No, there's 3 more.
There's 3 more by the gate. So, this area, it's kind of like an endless pavilion. It's very long. Very, very long. But before, there are 2 guards nearby you. There's one guard 5 feet away. There's another 5 feet away. And then at the pavilion, the entrance, where the other 3 guards are, they are 50 feet away.
All right, initiative will be rolled now, right?
Mm-hmm. Roll initiative.
Well, they only are hearing Dorg and I, so they only have an idea where we are.
Yes.
No? Okay.
Sorry, how many guards did you say there were?
5 total.
That's not good.
My initiative has been subpar today.
All right. 20 plus on initiative. Helena, what'd you get?
20.
Bunny, what'd you get?
24.
24.
Oh. Bunny's killing it today.
Oh,
Bunny.
22. I
Thank you.
forgot.
Thank you, Piggly.
Yep.
Helena. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7.
8.
Yep, because there's 8 guards now.
It's okay, I have a plan.
I'm just kidding. There's only 5.
I was about to say.
You can tell that these guards have slightly better armor than the ones that you fought in the basement. I guess you could call it not the basement, the ground floor. They seem to be better equipped. All right, 15 to 20. Nobody. Okay. All right, 10 to 15. Dorg, what'd you get?
14.
And that leaves only Helmsworth and the last. Helmsworth, what'd you get?
11.
11. And soldier, 5. All right, combat has been rolled. Bunny, you are up first.
Yeah, do you think it'd be a terrible idea to cast Fireball? Or wait, Fire Sphere?
Flaming sphere.
Flaming Sphere! Yes.
What's the distance on flaming sphere? How far away can you cast it?
60 feet?
I mean, if you cast it at the distant guards, that might be a fun idea.
You could get all 3
Could I
of them.
do that?
Yeah.
Woo! Cool.
What level?
I'm gonna do it at. What level indeed? I think I'll do it at a 4th level. I think I can do it at a 4th level. Yeah, I'll do a 4th level.
4th level. Nice.
They have to make a dexterity saving throw of 14. Say, yeah.
So that is within 5 feet of the sphere. So that's going to be. All right. So that's only going to be one of the people. who's going to have it initially. However, you can still ram the sphere as a bonus action into another person.
Yes,
But this
I will
person-
do that.
Okay, so this initial person's going to do a dex save. They rolled a 17. Does that meet or beat?
Lame. It beats it.
All right, so they take half damage. So that's 4d6 fire damage.
Here we go. Ah, here we go. No, come back. What happened? All right. What? Yes. Ha. Oh, it is 15.
15. Alrighty. And then you're gonna ram it into another soldier?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Then they must now make a dex save. That they fail. Roll your damage.
Woo! Damage is 10.
Xylophony, thank you for raiding with your party of 33. We're
Thank
just-
you.
What a crowd.
We're doing some Dungeons and Dragons combat. Our party's made it to a castle in the sky, and the bard has just cast Flaming Sphere and is roasting some fools, as one is wont to do.
Get roasted.
Get roasted. How much damage on that Flaming Sphere?
10.
10. Alrighty. That is your turn.
Woo!
Sky high. Big mistake.
Piggly, it is your turn.
How the other two are like right next to us, right? The
Yes.
close ones. Okay. I will Ralph
Okay.
and attack whichever one's closest to me.
Alright. It's a coin flip. That's number 1.
I'm gonna attack recklessly. Oh wait, is this a surprise? Do I have advantage?
No, they're not surprised because they saw Helena and Dork, so they were expecting combat.
Okay. Then I'm reckless. 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Alright, make a wisdom saving throw.
This guy fails his save.
Okay. He takes 21 piercing and another 14 sidekick.
21 and 14.
35.
Damn.
Hot diggity daffodil.
So how does this primal, like, extra damage, so, like, what does that look like when you swing your tail at them?
Like a poof. I stab into them and then they poof.
And then they poof?
Yep. And if they're like on 0 HP, their head will like pop off. It's like I'm pumping CO2 into them.
Jesus. Yeah, that got a lot more
Christ,
dark.
Piggly.
His tail, poof, and they cough up. And takes a great deal of damage. You still have an extra attack.
Oh, also, yeah. Also, I get 25 HP, and everybody else gets a D6 damage on their turn when they hit with an attack.
Nice.
I'm gonna use chat die for 24 to hit again.
24 hits. Roll your damage.
$16 piercing damage.
16.
Is he dead?
That soldier dies as your tail, poof, and head pops off. I wanted to describe that. Like a bop it.
Oh my
That'll
god.
that'll be my turn. That's exciting.
Twist it.
Helena, your turn.
Okay. Who's the closest guard to me right now?
The closest guard is guard number 2. Guard number
Okay.
1 is dead.
So sad. I'm gonna. Oh, let me see the range on this. Oh, I'm gonna toll the dead this guard.
Bing bong. All right, what do I got? What do I got to do?
Oh, actually, no, it's you. It's a wisdom save of 19. It's a DC.
All right, it fails. These guys are failing all their wisdom saves. Good job, everybody.
Oh no.
All right. He has not been damaged yet, so he will be taking the. He won't be taking the full damage of Toll the Dead.
Oh, is this what?
Toll the Dead does extra damage if they have already taken damage. I believe.
Okay.
Am I incorrect?
It still does damage.
It
It's
still
just
does
a
damage. It
1d8
doesn't
instead
deal
of a
as
d12.
much.
Yeah. I'm just it's 1d8 instead of 1d12.
Yeah. Well, this would be
Wouldn't be
3d8. 3d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like it would start
Yeah.
the base level.
Mhm.
22.
22. Kablamo. Okay.
Bam.
Bam. Bing bong. You ring this bell, and he watches like his armor begins to decay and decompose, disgustingly, grotesquely. That's your action. What is your bonus action?
I'm gonna nothing.
Nothing. Okay. You
Okay.
can spiritual weapon.
I'm okay. for
Okay.
now.
But does spiritual weapon use your bonus action?
The age-old question. All right, now it's time for Soldier 3's turn. So Soldier 3 is not currently affected by the Flame Sphere. He is going to use his action, and he's going to activate a Charge Stone on his utility belt.
Oh dear.
And he's going to give everybody around him 2 effects. They are now hasted, and they get 10
It's a
extra.
spell.
No. This is a weird ability stone. It gives the effects of haste, and it gives them 30 temporary hit points. All right. So that is.
Wait, so where's this charge stone located on him?
It's on his utility belt. That is his action, and then for his bonus action, he is going to take out his sword, and he's just going to make a quick toss. He's going to take out a dagger and just quickly toss it towards. Let's go with Piggly, because he just eviscerated somebody.
Right, but he's still invisible though, right?
Still invisible.
Alright, so that's disadvantage to hit. Well, I rolled 2 8s, so that is 18 to hit.
Misses.
Gosh diddly darn. This dagger flies by, and it just whizzes past you. That is Soldier 3's turn. Soldier 2 now, still alive. Under the effects of haste and has extra hit points.
Wait, do they all have utility belts or just that one guy?
They all seem to have utility belts of some sort. This guy, Soldier 2, takes out his sword, and he bonks it on the bottom, similar to the great sword that Dorg used to have. I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw.
Plus
Fortunately,
4,
I'm
right?
excellent at those.
Actually, wait, who of us are in range of Dorg's aura?
Everybody is
Could be
currently.
everybody.
So +4, everyone.
Or is this a magical effect?
Yes.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 34 for me.
30. Okay.
Holy shit.
I have
Okay.
a plus 13 to charisma saving throws.
That's fair.
If you're plus 4, I got a 21.
That's fair. All right, Helena, what'd you get?
26.
26. Bunny, what'd you get?
32.
32. Piggly, what'd you get?
11.
All right. Dorg, what'd you get?
31.
Damn. So everybody except Piggly makes the save. Piggly, as he bonks the bottom of his sword, you feel all magical effects currently active on you disappear. That includes your rage. All effects of any kind
Wait,
disappear
rage is
for a moment.
magical?
Not magical. Just any and all effects are canceled out.
And all effects.
Yeah. So your invisibility and your rage end.
Okay.
And then
I'm still hovering, right?
you make the save. So.
Oh, that was a sticky situation.
I have no legs. I am ghost. So this guy's gonna target you with his sword. All right, that is a 22 to hit and a 24 to hit.
Me?
Yes.
Both hit.
All right. So he's going to be dealing.
Oh dear, Piggly.
As he activates his blade, as he starts swinging his sword, you notice that it is coated in a holy fire, and it looks like on the hilt there's almost like an engine puffing out flames to increase the power of the swing.
This is on top of its abilities to cancel out all magical effects.
That was a bonus action. 18, 19, 31. 31 fire damage as the sword cleaves into you. That's attack 1. Attack 2. 13. 25. 26 fire damage. On top of that. And then with the haste attack. That's a miss. Alright, that's Soldier 2's turn. That brings us to Dorg.
Dorg it is. Who is the soldier closest to me?
Soldier 2, the one who just
He's about to
attacked
have-
Piggly.
He's about to have a very bad day. Dorg shouts his own name. Dorg Ceasewell! And the sword crackles with thunder energy again.
Well, I guess how many other people? There were other people that weren't involved in this, right?
What do you mean other people?
Like other guards that weren't actively involved in this combat.
They were lit on fire by
there's-
Bunny's thing.
I think they figured out something's going on.
Yeah, I think they may have figured something out when a wolf person appeared out of thin air.
Okay, what do I want to...
You know, I thought there might have been other people around. So
It's
I was
fair,
just
it's
trying
fair.
to just keep track.
These soldiers the same caliber as the ones we fought downstairs, yeah?
No, they are better.
They're better.
They're
Yes.
better, yeah.
Good, then I get a chance
Hence
to
the better
bust out
gear.
some stuff.
Okay.
All right, Dorg's going to attack the one who attacked Piggly. Has he
All right.
taken any damage?
He has taken some damage, but he has also received 30 temporary hit points since then.
Oh, good, I can justify this. Rolling to hit.
All right.
Wonderful. 26 damage, or 26 to hit.
26 hits. Roll your
Good.
damage.
Then along with the thunder, Dorg's sword erupts into flame as shackles of fire erupt from it and latch onto his ankles. Or
Nice.
attempt to latch onto his ankles as Fire Rune activates.
All right.
Um,
And what check save do I need to make against that?
Yes, that is make a strength saving throw, DC 16.
Makes the save.
Oh well, worth a shot. All right, doing damage anyway. I'll hit him with a first level smite.
Go for it. World's your oyster.
Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be 4. 2d8 plus 1d8 for improved minus smite plus 3d8 for the damage. Do I need to break it down by damage type or?
No, you can give it to me all at once.
Okay. And I will indeed give it to you all at once. Here comes 38 damage.
Oof. Big boy. You knock the wind out of him. Smoke and cinders peel off of his stomach.
Oh, one second.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, yes, indeed. That's gonna be. I forgot 2d6 fire damage because of fire rune. Another 10 damage.
Okay. And the shackles erupt from the ground, try to latch onto him. He breaks them off, but then the sword just, the weight of it carries through.
Good.
Steam smoke erupts off of his stomach.
This Dork's got one more.
All right, roll the hit.
Ooh, that's not as good. I'll add chat die to that. 21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll your damage.
Get it. No second level smite this time. Just 4d8s. Let's see. Ooh, nice. 40 damage.
Goodbye.
9, 7, 8, 8, and 3.
Is this thunder or lightning?
Lightning.
All right, as you strike into him, a bolt from the sky strikes the poor sod before you, and he keels over. All right, that's Soldier 2 done and dusted. Dork, you've used up your action and your bonus action. Would you like to use your movement?
Yeah, sure. I'll charge up to the soldier. Who's the next?
There are three soldiers. There are three soldiers at the very back by the gate. They are 50 feet away.
Oh, it's a bit far. All right, I'll just get out ahead of Piggly.
Okay.
And that'll get.
That brings us to soldier number 4. Do I have to roll for Flaming Sphere if they start their turn there, or if they end their turn?
Bunny, that's you.
She's looking it up.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Bonnie, I'm just looking. Do I need to roll the deck save if they start their turn in Flaming Sphere's range, or if they end it? Oh, it ends their turn within 5 feet. Okay, I got it. They just gotta move out of the way. So number
Sorry.
4 is going to move out of the way of the Flaming Sphere. This one, a more spellcasting focused one, is going to take out a charge stone which he uses for his arcane focus. And then he begins charging it up, and then as he releases his hands from it, the ball lifts above his head, and then he points directly in the center of the group where his friends once were, and a ball of fire, one may even call a fireball, streaks towards you all.
Nah, fam. Counter spell.
All right, roll for it.
I don't have to roll for it. It's a 3rd level spell.
I didn't cast it at 3rd level.
No, you didn't?
Nope.
Fair enough. Don't you hate it when you roll low?
Yeah.
That was a 2 just now, but it's okay because I have Tides of Chaos. And Tides of Chaos can grant me I roll to improve my roll from a 2 to a 1.
Nice. Get the meme, everyone. So what is your total now?
1 plus the spellcasting ability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 plus 8 is 9.
So that does not succeed. You try to wave it off, but the flaming ball just is too powerful, and it streaks toward the center. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
+4, everyone. Nice.
All right. Helena, what'd you get?
17.
17. Okay, Helmsworth, what'd you get?
Plus 4, right?
Yes.
15.
Bunny, what'd you get?
24.
All right. Piggly, what'd you get?
Natural 20, 23.
Nice. Dorg, what'd you get?
24.
All right. Everyone who rolled below a 19 fails the save.
Of my
and-
life.
And I will be rolling the damage in the Discord. Wow, what's the Discord, everybody? Check it
What
out.
level did he cast
my
this
line.
at?
5th level.
Okay, it's not that bad.
44 fire damage as the ball
Owie,
Inferno
wowie.
appears. It's his action. Bonus action. He's going to use a charge stone of cure wounds on one of the on soldier number 5. Actually, no wait, he can't. It's only if he ends his turn. So he's gonna go heals his friend for a 2d8,
Can anybody else cast counter spell?
10.
Nope, sorry.
All right. So there we go. And then he's gonna run away from the flaming sphere. All right, that brings us to Helmsworth. Your turn.
Helmsworth's gonna stick to his guns here. He will take off. He's gonna take off his. He's gonna undo his invisibility thing so that they can see him, and then he's gonna address them as he would, and say, "Hey, good fight, but if you continue this, you're probably all gonna get instantly wiped out. If you surrender, you can live. Like, we might take some of your items, but you'll keep what's most important. What I think is most important, your lives. But if you don't, we'll have no choice but to wipe you out."
He just
What
kind
say
of
you?
he just kind of laughs at you. It's like,
Well,
I think we got this quite handled.
Yikes.
I don't get to roll anything. No,
Not in this case. I'm sorry, homie.
Oh man, does that consume my action, or do I? still
No, that's a
continue?
free action. You still got all your stuff.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast something. It's gonna be I'm gonna do something completely unnecessary. I'm going to cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
Counter spell.
Go for it.
Ooh, the battle.
Dun, 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 dun,
20.
dun, dun.
What?
No,
What'd you
20,
say?
not bunny.
20. Helmsworth, what is that?
No, I mean, it wouldn't work. I can't count. I can't subtle spell it now. So
All right. Do you have anything else you can do?
I guess I can bonus action. Use the what? I already cast one spell. Oh wait, my wild magic surge would have got off.
All right. Roll your wild magic surge. Please turn into a potted plant.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Don't say I didn't warn you. Becomes plant.
Oh, there we go. I cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell centered on myself.
It was bound to happen eventually.
That's true.
I'm gonna blow up.
that
I don't know nobody.
You counterspell yourself.
I already used my reaction.
I know.
Your reaction would come back.
True.
It's your turn.
Wait, why are you if I had known that, I would have counterspelled his counterspell.
Oh. Would you like to try that?
Yeah. I
Do
know.
it!
All right. Roll for it. Cast it above
So
3rd.
he really did upcast counterspell.
He did, precisely so that you couldn't just counterspell it. We are almost done. Once we get to the end of this round, we will be ending the stream, so don't go anywhere. We're almost there.
This is the worst.
You're doing great.
I keep on rolling so low.
I believe in you.
I don't. I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6 just now, but I can magical guidance. Spend a key point, sorcery point, and I can get a 7 instead.
So 7 plus
At least
8?
it's an at least I rolled 1 higher this time.
7 plus 8? Is that what the number is now?
Yeah, that'd be 15.
It works.
All right, so my Tasha's otherworldly guise goes off.
Yes. What does it
So-
look like?
It's like a, you know, all of those like Power Rangers.
I'm
It's like
imagining
that.
Sailor Moon, if that's okay
Nah.
with you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
I will describe Power Rangers. I just want you to know that I'm imagining Sailor Moon.
all right.
So you cast it, and this armor laden with mystical runes and galactic swirls completely encompasses you. You strike a mean pose. Your otherworldly guise is active, vaguely reminiscent of
Alright.
Power Rangers.
All right, and so I'm choosing the lower planes right now, and so that means that I am immune to fire and poison damage. So that means that my fireball centered on myself did not affect me,
But it does
but it
affect.
does affect everybody else.
So we need dex saves from everybody, please, against.
You're going to be
Helmsworth
saving
spell
against
save.
a 21.
Unless someone else has counterspell and they would like to counterspell Helmsworth's explosion.
They have
Nope.
counter charm.
Didn't you have
That's
counterspell?
That is good.
I think I used Amizium apparatus.
You can do that if you'd
Okay.
like.
I'll try that.
Mm-hmm.
Arcana.
Arcana
is it
check.
Yeah, Arcana check. Oh, here. Use this. Whoop-ah. I got a. Oh, and I'll use chat dice. Is that okay?
Yes.
That is 19.
19. You counterspell Helmsworth's explosion. You quickly note that he's a. You note that this energy that starts swirling around him, it begins to shape in a fireball. You hear Helmsworth even briefly go like, "Oh no!" as the ball's about to go off. You go, "No!" and you quickly counterspell it. Helmsworth, you now, what you have your Tasha's otherworldly guise is active. What would you like to do?
So that's a bonus action. So I'm gonna, since I can fly now, I fly now. I'm gonna go up. Who's the guy? The guy with the flaming sword, right?
He's dead.
Oh, his sword's on the ground though, right?
It's unactivated and it's attached to his armor,
It's attached to his armor.
welded.
Oh, well, nothing to do about that. Who's up right now?
There's 3 by the gates who are still up.
Wait, everybody that's in close range is
Yes, they were
down?
killed by Dorg and Pigley.
Okay. How far away are the people? Can I get to them this turn? Can I get
They're
the spell
50 feet
faster?
away.
Oh, 50 feet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll go up.
All right, you rush towards them. How close can you get?
I can move 40 feet.
All right, you are 10 feet away from them. Would you like to do anything with your action?
I can't reach them with my action. Let's see. What I can do though is a good old spell called Eldritch Blast.
Give him the blasty blast. Roll to hit.
That'll be a 30 to hit.
That hits.
I'm attacking the guy who tried to counterspell me earlier.
All right, that's number 4. I'll allow all 3 beams to hit for now, just for sake of speed. So roll all 3 damage
okay.
beams.
Okay, so that'll be 9 plus 9 plus 17 damage for the first one.
All right.
14 damage for the second one.
All right.
And 15 damage for the last one.
Nice.
And the way that this is flavored is that I fly up and I pick 3 rocks off the ground and I chuck them, and that's Eldritch Blast.
1, 2, 3.
But I really whip them. They're charged with an ancient power.
he learned from the pair murderer.
Yeah.
I learned from the best.
This guy's just like, poof, poof, poof. Gets absolutely pelted. You just hear like incremental, like, ow, ow, fuck, as those rocks just hit aggressively hard. All right, that's his turn, and then number 5 is going to move out of the way of the flaming sphere, and he is going to cast Firebolt at the flying magical boy. That is a 12. That does not hit. So, with our team engaged in combat, about to tussle once more with mortal danger, that is where we're gonna end the stream for tonight. We went a little overtime tonight, so we're gonna speed through our goodbyes, and we're going to raid someone. So please stick around to the end. At least just say hi. You know, you never know. You never know.
You never know.
You
You never know.
You
That's
never know.
crazy.
Never
Yeah.
know.
Oh my
Sometimes we
God.
do
I'll
just
never know.
Never know. My AC just turned on and scared me.
My name is Offbeat Outlaw. I've been your dungeon master for this evening. Please support me on Patreon if possible. It makes me able to do this. Passing off to Liz.
Hey, I'm Liz. Only thing I ask you to do is get vaccinated, wear a mask, and also reach out to your local mutual aid fund, see what you can do to help support Afghan refugees and Hurricane Ida. Okay, love you, bye. Mwah.
Bless. Ballad Boi. Speed.
Yep, I'm on Twitch. Watch the playlist. Thanks for coming out.
Bless. Caroline.
I'm Caroline Smash on the internet. Please take care of your mental health.
Bless. Do that. Spud.
I am Mash Spudson on the internet. Thank you for watching tonight.
Bless. Marcus.
I have been Marcus Territory, Dork Cease with a half orc beyond, and you can find me on Twitch. I'm streaming every Thursday now. We're streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, as well as on my website, marcusterritory.ca, as an associated Patreon and TikTok. Thank you.
Bless. We are going to be rating Danny Phantom EXE, aka a homie, aka a person who I edit for on their YouTube channel. Go say hi. Go let them know what happened in tonight's D&D stream. Yeah, that's everything that I wanted to tell you guys to do. He's a funny dude. Now get in the raid, or I'm gonna be sad.
No,
Woo!
just
Get in there.
Raid in 3, 2, 1. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, God.
Get out of here.